Hi, I'm Blake Willer, and I'm doing a business report on Greece. Some of the things I'll go over today include culture, some of the important things you should know about Greece, business communication, business etiquette, and international trade. So some things you should know about Greece is it's home to about 11 million people, and it's located in the Mediterranean. They're part of the European Union, and they have 13 governing regions and 325 municipalities. For their currency exchange, one US dollar equals 0.86 euros, and that's the currency they use over there. You can exchange your currency at the airport, stores, banks, and almost anywhere that accepts a currency over there in Greece. Athens is the capital of Greece, and it's located on the southern tip of Greece. Greece is very much a tourist kind of country, so they get people from all over the world to come there. So you shouldn't feel, unwelcomed or out of place. The time zone for Greece is 8 hours ahead of Central Standard Time. So, for example, if it was 4 p.m. here, it would be 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. in Greece. They have a Mediterranean climate, meaning it's very hot most of the time and dry. In July, when you go on this trip, it'll be very hot, and highs usually are around 95 degrees. They only average 14 inches of precipitation all year. In July, they usually don't even average an inch, so it'll be extremely dry. So you should pack appropriately for that. Greece has a very low crime rate. Most of their crimes are burglaries and pickpockets, so it's a very safe environment, so you shouldn't feel worried while you're traveling over there. Their government is a presidential parliamentary republic, and with that, they have a president that is elected every 5 years. Next, I'm going to talk about their culture. So Greek is the official language of Greece, and they're very fluent in English, Romanian, Turkish, and other languages. Like I said, because they're a tourist industry, there's a lot of different people that go over there, and so you don't have to necessarily learn Greek to be able to speak to people over there. For dress, they're a casual kind of country, kind of like we are here. You don't have to wear professional, nice clothing everywhere, and they take into consideration of how hot it is there. A lot of the clothing is very lightweight, kind of like it is here. So you don't need to pick a whole new wardrobe just to go over there and feel like you have to fit in. Their religion is Christian Orthodox. About 98% of the people there follow this religion. Family is a very important value for them. They're tied to their family both financially and emotionally. So their extended families are all really close to. They have a really laid-back attitude. With that being said, it's not uncommon for them to be late to meetings. Greeks are also known for their hospitality, so they'll make you feel very welcomed. You might get uncomfortable with how comfortable they are around you and how welcoming, but that's just the kind of people they are. Next, I'm going to talk about business communication. So Greeks prefer face-to-face meetings. They don't necessarily like over the phone or video chat. So anytime they have the chance to meet you face-to-face, that's what they prefer. They're very verbal people and very fluent in body language. They have pretty much the same gestures we use over here. You should shake hands firmly. You can use nods for no and yes, that kind of thing. They value relationships with people. Like I said, if you have the chance to meet them in person, they take that stuff very seriously, and that's how they build their relationships. Next is business etiquette. So when you go over there and you're in a meeting, men, you should wear a dark-colored suit. They don't really have a professional dress code, but that's just kind of something you should be aware of. A dark-colored suit is something practical to wear. For women, any kind of professional clothing that's not provocative, that's probably what you should wear, kind of like the way it is here in America. Your official office hours are 9 to 5 p.m. So if you're going to schedule a meeting, you should do so in the appropriate time frame. You should also make sure not to schedule meetings in August because that's when they are off for summer holidays. When you hand someone a business card in Greece, you should make sure one side of the business card is translated into Greek, just in case they need that. The last thing I'm going to talk about is international trade. So some of their primary imports include machinery, food, petroleum, cleaning products, chemical products, and transportation equipment. These are their main imports that they use throughout the country. Their exports include fruit, vegetable. They're extremely big on olive oil. That's probably their main export. And they also export steel, aluminum, cement, and clothing. With that being said, this pretty much covers everything you need to know about traveling to Greece. Thank you for your time.